They are not war refugees, Meghan Markle and Harry mocked for the title of their biography. A Guardian reporter is not openly supportive of writing a biography of Meghan Markle and Harry, especially since the title chosen for this work is not unanimous. On Sunday, April 19, Meghan Markle and Harry had written a scathing letter to 4 British media outlets accused of peddling false information, charges that have been dismissed by the courts. A few weeks later, we learned that the couple, who said that they wanted to be out of the media, had agreed to collaborate with 2 journalists in favor of writing a biography devoted to them. In the columns of The Guardian, a press headline spared by the Sussexes, our Mahdavi signs an editorial intended to make them aware of their error. The writing of this book would not be a good initiative. According to the journalist, she begins by drawing a portrait of the new life in the United States, which was to be synonymous for them with a simpler and more intimate life. First, they started a war with the British tabloids, accusing them of misuse of private information in court, while proudly declaring that they're now carrying out a new zero engagement policy with a number of media. Then they moved to Los Angeles, an area without paparazzi. Irony when you hold us, editor's notes. Perfect for people trying to recover privacy. Now we learn that they would have cooperated with 2 journalists in favor of writing a baptized biography, Finding Freedom, Harry, Meghan, and the Making of a Modern Royal Family, which will be released in August, writes the journalist. We advise them to remain silent. A biography whose title makes Ava Mahadavi react if Harry and Meghan gave the green light to this biography. I don't understand why. Let us be clear, the racism and the malice directed against Meghan by the British media has been shameful. The couple have the right to try to regain control of their story, but cooperating with a biography called Finding Freedom may not be the best way to do it. They quarreled with their families and moved, but they're not war refugees. She regrets inviting them in this period of health crisis to discreet while avoiding attracting the eyes of the media. An advice that Queen Elizabeth II had already given to her grandson and his wife, but which had not already been respected. Out of the love for Meghan, Prince Harry sells his shotguns. A fervent defender of animals, Meghan Markle would have ended up rallying Harry to his cause. Out of love for her, William's little brother, initiating into hunting from an early age, shed his guns, as reported by History's Royals. Each year, the royal family's stay at Balmoral Castle looked like a horror film for Meghan Markle. Concerned about the animal cause, Archie's mother, who's celebrating her first birthday, totally disapproves of the traditional grouse hunting that was carried out by the members of the royal family. Caught between 2 fires, Harry would have finally decided and would have sided with his wife, even if it means giving up one of his greatest passions. Before starting his new life in Los Angeles, Harry indeed decided to dispose of 2 of his most precious possessions, namely 2 handmade rifles marked James Purdy & Sons, a renowned British arms manufacturer. These exceptional pieces were sold during a private sale 5 months ago for the tidy sum of £50,000, notes History's Royals. Harry, who had continued to hunt after meeting Meghan Markle, would have finally changed his mind several months ago. In an interview with Radio Times, Dr. Jane Goodall, who met the couple last summer at Frogmore Cottage, reveals the Duke of Sussex could give up hunting because of his wife's aversion to this tradition. Meghan doesn't like it, she said in comments reported by the Mirror. A heartbreak for the Queen's favorite grandson, who is already having a hard time making his new life in Hollywood.